Hello students, good morning. Today I'm get to know about crop production and management, the first chapter of 8th standard. So let's see it and enjoy this video. So, you know that what is crop? So, what is crop? You know, but you don't know the perfect definition about it. And how does it grow? And what was the practices where the farmer do during the growing of crops? So, what is that practices? Let's see in this 1.1 agricultural practices. So here till 10,000 BCE, people were nomadic. They were wandering in a group from place to place in search of food and shelter. So, in during the during the 10,000 BCE, the peoples are they are called as a prehistoric people. Why? Because they don't know what is this and what is this crops and what is the how it's come and how it's grew. For that reason, they just go one place to another place to search food for their lifestyle. So they will eat this raw fruits, vegetables, and also meat. And they also started the hunting animals for food. Later, they could cultivate land and produce the rice. So later means after some days they could cultivate the land. Meanwhile, they would started the cultivating the land for what purpose? For the purpose of producing the rice, wheat, and other food crops. Thus was born agriculture. So in this way that we would understand and know that how was agricultural born. ಹಾಗಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ನಾವು ಅಗ್ರಿಕಲ್ಚರ್ ಅನ್ನ ಹೇಗೆ ನಾವು ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ರೈತರನ್ನ ನೋಡ್ತಿರ್ತೀವಿ. ಹೇಗಂದರೆ ಅವರು ಬೆಳೆ ಬೆಳೀತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಯಾರಿಂದ ಬಂತು? ಸೊ ವೆನ್ ವಾಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್? ದ್ಯಾಟ್ಸ್ ದಿ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ make to get now how was the agricultural born. So next go, so we just go to the chapter that is crop. So now you get to know that what is crop. So we just see in this box that how was agricultural born. So now in this line let's see how was crop and what is crop and how was crop grown. Okay, the plants of the same kind are cultivated at a one place on a large scale. It is called a crop. Means the same type of a seeds were grown in a large scale, means in a large quantity. That's very important is in a one place. So in a one place the plants are in a same kind, means the same crops are grown in a one place in a particular one large space in a large quantity. It is called as a crop. So in this way we should know about the what is the crop. So let's uh, let's dictate it once again. Plants of the same kind are cultivated at one place on a large scale. It is called crop. So we just know that what is crop. So in now let's see, for example, crop of wheat means that all plants grown in a field are that of wheat. Means the wheat is grown in a field, in a space, in a one particular place, in a large scale. For that reason, wheat is called as a crop. So, you already know that crops are different types. So, we already know that there are different types of crops: millets, cereals, vegetables, fruits. These are all types of crops. So, this can be classified on the basis of the season in which they grow. So, we know that the crops are classified in the two types. In which basis? In the basis of season, means they are classified in the season types. Means the types of season classified into the crops. Means in one season the different crops is grown. In another season they are different crops are grown. Like that, India is a vast country, means it was a large country. The climatic conditions like a temperature, humidity, and rainfall vary from region to another. So, in Rajasthan, it is a desert. It got a low rainfall, but in Himachal Pradesh, it was too cold. Uh, there was a snow. There was a snow. There was a cold mountains like that. There was changes in temperature, humidity, and rainfall from region to another region. Means for that reason, accordingly variety of crops grown in different parts of the country. Mean variety of crops grown in different parts of country. For that reason, despite this diversity, two broad cropping patterns can be identified. Means there are different types of crops that are grown in different parts of the India. Meanwhile, the dates are grown in deserts. In the apples are grown in Himachal Pradesh. Means these are different parts of the country. The varieties of crops grown in different parts of the country. Despite this diversity, two broad cropping patterns can be identified. These are means for this reason only. For means the parts of that growing plant, the two broad cropping patterns means the cropping patterns means there are patterns to growing crops in the seasonable. Means in a winter season we will grow the apple like this they will find out the two broad cropping patterns. So these are first one, kharif crops. So two patterns, they are kharif crop and rabi crops. So let's see this, what is kharif crop and what is rabi crops. So at the end of this lesson and to the end of this video completion, I will give the notes of this lesson. Means after this completion of lesson I will make a one video of that only, the point additional points and also the exercise I will give you. But now I will explain just the chapter. Afterwards I will give you points and also I also explain that points also. Okay, so now see what is kharif crops. The crops which are sown in a rainy season are called kharif crops. Means the kharif crops that these crops which are grown in or sown mean these crops are the farmers make to sow them. Means they will sow these crops in the rainy season. These crops are sown in a rainy season are called kharif crops. The rainy season in India generally from June to September. In India, The rainy season will start and from June and end at the September. For that reason, in that between that months, the crops are grown. These that crops are paddy, maize, soybean, groundnut, and cotton are kharif crops. These all are examples for kharif crops. So rabi crops. The crops are grown in the winter season. So in India, the winter season starts from October to and end at the March. In this between the these months, the crops are grown. They are called as the rabi crops. Examples: crops wheat, gram, pea, mustard, linseeds. Beside this, these pulses and vegetables grown during the summer at the many places mean in the summer season the pulses and vegetables are grown in at the many places. So once again I am explaining rabi crops, the crops grown in the winter season. Simply you understand the crops grown in the winter season. These are called rabi crops. And next in the tomorrow I will explain the basic practices of crop production, and this is the end of this video. Thank you very much.